Can I take them off you, please?
What?
Can I please have them?
Yeah, you can have them.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, you can use them.
In this video, we're going to be looking at
some new products from a new brand called X Super Home, including some grips, and then we're going to be looking at the top 5 grips for Quest 2.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to the VR Cauldron for your VR news, reviews and entertainment. If that's your thing, then hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a video. You can leave anytime you like. Well done to Daniel Mortensen, who was closest to getting all the clips from the last video. So the main brands that we all know from Amazon that make accessories to the Quest 2 include VR Cover, AMVR, Kiwi Design and iGlow.
If that is your real name.
/SMN/Vakdon. Of course, there are many more, including multiple brands that sell the same gear made in China. We met a new brand on the block when we looked at the new cheap alternative to the Elite battery strap that Jess is now using instead of the Elite battery strap. Look out for a link up there somewhere for that. The brand is X Super Home, and they also sent me some gun accessories, so we'll take a quick look at those, followed by some new grips from them too. And then we'll be sharing our top 5 grips for the Quest 2. So in we go. Right, do you remember your head strap that you really like?
Yes.
Let's have a look at it. Right, so who's that from then?
X Super Home.
X Super Home. So when they sent this, which they kindly sent 2 of, and Jess now really likes it despite
that.
Hang on. Oh. It's got a bit better, you know.
That was yours.
Oh, was it?
Yours was a bit better than mine.
Okay. Seems to have loosened a bit. Anyway, they also said 2 more products, which we'll look at now. We've got some grips, which we'll have a look at, and something else. What you got for me?
Right, so Annie bought these.
Okay, so the guns first. Okay, which I'm guessing we're going to have to take off our grips for, which is annoying. Thank you. Need any help? Contact. Oh look, step-by-step instructions.
Yes. They always get more points from me if they come with instructions.
Are they pretend guns?
Yes, you know when you do some shooting games?
Yeah.
It's to try and make it feel a little bit more realistic. Ah, there's the button.
Push the button.
Buttons at the side there.
Here, that secret button.
Yeah.
Is that an invisible one? A camouflage one?
I still can't get it in.
Let me try.
Yeah, go on, well, you probably better drop them out. Oh, hang on, if I hold it flat on the table, does that work? No, it's still sticking up. Oh, don't break it. I know. Let me press the button again, sweetie.
These are exactly the same. These are exactly the same. These kind of looks a lot more realistic than the other one. Oh, that doesn't move. That's just a stiff piece of plastic. There's like a little plastic knobbly bit there with a little hook on it. But that just doesn't move. Okay.
Do you have to use a bit of force?
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, and then you just clips in. Get the buttony part in first. Right. And then once it's like that, like bent,
Yeah.
and then kind of force it in. Oh god. There's like a little...
You have to press this.
You can see that in there.
Yeah, that's in the way.
That little knobble has to go into these holes.
Can I do it behind Will instead, because I don't want to hit him in the face.
Yeah.
I think
Rule
that's
number
probably...
1, Will. What's rule number 1, Will?
Don't die.
Don't get pied. That should just slot into there.
It's
I don't
here.
think it feels quite as comfortable as the other ones.
This guy here.
Because...
Mommy,
That it makes that button like recessed. It's harder to get to it. Not that you'd need it as often.
So what you're supposed to do, Will, is you're supposed to press this button. Because can you see when I press...
It doesn't clip in with the Halo one, but you
You're
can
right.
just put it there.
Don't
It's
touch
not,
it anymore,
it's not secure.
okay?
I feel like it messes with it. Around this ring, there's like a lip. You can see like a line. There. I feel like this clip kind of pulls it up. I wouldn't want to keep constantly putting it on and taking it off. And it isn't something you can keep on like grips and things. You are going to be constantly taking it off and pulling it on.
Pew, 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 pew,
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh shit! I'm crap at this.
Is it broken?
I don't know.
That's the dodgy bit there.
I don't know.
Yours
I
looks
don't
bent.
like it.
That little tiny knobble. Looks like it's bent out.
I don't like it.
The other ones were so much easier. These look better. What is the springy thing?
Maybe it's to try and make it realistic when you've got to reload, although why would that do anything?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not a haptic gun. Haptics is when what's that? Time Crisis. And whenever you shoot, it goes like that. Well, this doesn't do that. This is just a random string thing.
The game wouldn't know though that you're doing that.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's just
So-
kind of pointless, really. So that's gun things. We looked at gun things. They're kind of nice to add a little bit of weight and all that, but
They're very, very difficult
not
to put
really,
together.
not really needed though, are they, these things?
No,
These
they're not
kind of
really.
things. Right. Okay. But
They're just for if you want an
nice
accessory.
though. It looks nice.
It looks alright when it's put together, doesn't
Yeah,
it, really?
it looks more real than the other ones we tried. The other ones felt better in my hand though. Right, next then we've got grips from, again, Super Home. Let's see if you like these. I noticed these were knobbly.
Oh,
Rib for her pleasure. Ew.
So, they might be good too.
oh yes. Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Whoa, there's loads. I think they're looking... Oh, they're like halfway between... You know what, they look pretty much the same as the Pro Grips from Kiwi. However,
But
the
they've got-
straps
they've
are
got-
rubber.
What, have you seen that? They've got that on as well.
Oh, hang on.
It's totally different.
And mine are different to yours?
They've got both.
Mine are different to yours?
Really?
Yeah, they've sent one of these and
Ooh.
one of them. Okay.
They've sent this one that's already got...
So that one's got the
holes
halo
as
protector.
well.
We've tried... You know what?
It looks so rude. Actually, it looks like a villager's nose, doesn't it, in Minecraft?
That's what I said.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking to
Yeah, I
begin
know
with.
that wasn't what you were thinking. Now, I'm guessing I won't like these because the silicone stuff always moves around too much. The problem with silicone, it's never as secure as you want it to be. So I'll put these on. Oh, they've got a different clasp on this one. It's a singular thing as opposed to the 2-button style that we've seen in the past. So this is like a single. Let's see how easy it goes on.
Oh, that's gone on really easily. The silicone is so much thinner though than this. I think that's a lot better for us.
This
because
is solid, isn't it? That one.
It's really,
And it doesn't move
it's
around.
really solid.
'Cause the
whereas
holes-
This is really flimsy.
Okay, this feels pretty good. This feels very similar to the Kiwi. Obviously, the straps aren't on there, so unlike the Kiwi, the straps attach via rubber that people were kind of worried that it might fall off. Mine have been fine so far.
What am I meant to do with this bit?
I don't know. There's no instructions. I think this is going to wrap around. I don't think I should have put this in yet. I think it's going to want you to undo that, take out that, and then put this in there instead. I think it's just to wrap around. Yeah, ooh, I don't know about that. Sorry.
Oh, it's going to take a while, isn't it?
I better look at a picture. See the way it goes over the halo. I know I'm showing you this, I'll probably use an image later. So it's a stretchy one, which is a lot of people like, because then you can have it tight. So it's pretty secure. I don't really like it when it goes over there. I do like the way that the Pro Grips and also the other eye glow ones attach to the actual controller, and you don't have to have things going over there. Because
I know, babe.
I should have put that on first. Oh, but I still haven't got the thing on, have I?
I know. Haha, look.
So, are you gonna thread all that through the hole?
Yeah. Oh yes, I'm going to have beaten you for once. Come on, Jess. Concentrate. Look at you, trying to whip it on as fast as you can.
Oh, I put the wrong one on.
Yay! Woo!
Well done.
What's it meant to do? Which bit of my hand is it meant to go through like that? This is a lefty though. Wait, I don't get it. I prefer to be able to have that round my wrist though. Like, you know,
What?
these ones.
Yeah, that's
I prefer that just because then...
There is that.
Where?
Right in front of you.
So I'm meant to put that on too?
Yeah.
As well as?
Yep.
Where does that go?
A little hole.
What little hole?
Flatten that. Flatten it as much as you can. And shove it.
Dinosaur world.
It does, well done.
You see that little hole?
You're making a bridge?
I'm just doing something else. I'm making my own.
Oh, blimey,
So you put it through the hole, and then you'll have to do that, won't you? And it's attached it, so it's come with its own
Oh, I did that.
new wrist
you.
attachment. Bless you.
Sorry, everyone.
It's alright, they won't mind. Oh, I'm liking this now. Okay. So that goes
I
on
do like the way
that.
the originals just use the original there. Right, that looks pretty good actually. It feels alright. I'm not a fan of it going around there, like I said. I prefer it coming off the actual controller holder. But it feels pretty nice. It is slippy. It's slippier than the... It's got really good grips around the arm, the palm, that bit. But then around there's nothing. It's like totally smooth. So these are good. I'm going to stick with Pro Grips. You might like them though.
I prefer how that goes around your hand there.
Yeah.
Because I just can't work out what's going on with that. It's not really doing anything.
Well, you just
Whereas
put it tighter.
that
Put
one,
it tighter.
but because that's at the side like that, it sits in there.
Well, 27 minutes. It's alright then.
It sits there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Whereas this one...
Yours is backwards as well. Try that one. Pull that out there and tighten it more.
Still a gap.
Yeah.
I like
It's the way that's why I like the way it's attached. Not only does it go around, yeah, exactly like that. That is, you can see it's blocking a hole, which means it's going to mean tracking's not as good. Because do you know about these holes? Inside this halo, there's little kind of lights that we can't see. Now, usually you can see them on a camera, but you can't see them on that. You can see them on phone camera sometimes. Oh, but it's not turned on, so it's not why. Anyway, and what it does is that the Quest follows the lights that we can't see.
Oh,
And that's why VR cover and other halo protector
Yeah.
things have got holes in so the lights are still visible. Yeah? And the great thing about the VR cover is because it's solid, it doesn't move. Whereas, I mean, I don't know about this. These might not be so bad. But it does, because it's silicone, it moves around a bit.
It's very thin.
Yeah, it's because it's very thin.
very thin.
And it'll move around on the lights and cover them up. And this bit, because it has to go over the halo as well, it also covers up. So, tracking just won't be as good. It'll be okay, mostly, but your high-level Beat Saber players are going to notice the difference.
I do love the knobbly feel.
Well,
But I wish that the knobble feel extended a little bit more around to my fingertips. I don't know, does it really do that? Maybe it just...
well, don't you remember the ones we tried last week? So should we do the top 5 grips then now then? So they're them grips. They're not bad, but and it's cool that they've got your own little thing. Not needed though, because you know you've got one on the Quest anyway. And I don't like the strap, the way it goes over the halo.
Maybe they want to provide their own so that it's all black, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice that it's all black. So out of these two, I'd choose the ones I had over these because I'd want to use my own VR cover halo protector.
You mean this?
Yeah, yeah, and not this silicone one. It's dodgy when it moves when I move it, but it might be okay when you're actually playing with it. Thing is, stuff like this, because I'm not good on Beat Saber, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So it's probably alright. But like you said, they're not as thick as the VR cover ones, not as chunky. So because this moves, it could be that it moves down,
Hit the box, babe.
and then you hit it when it's down. Like it won't offer as much protection as the VR cover one.
No.
So I wouldn't bother with that one. I'd go for the one, if you were going to buy an X Super Home one, I'd go with the one that doesn't have the halo protection and then buy a separate halo protector.
Just let me do what.
I'll just mix them all up.
So this is the order of how they look like.
Why does it go around the corner?
What do you mean?
Like you've made like an L shape.
Because these are in joint place,
Oh, right, okay.
right? I like this one the most of how it looks. The Kiwi strap one that
Kiwi
we
Pro
normally have.
Grips.
I like that how that one looks the most first, so that would
Yeah.
be first. But I'm quite intrigued with the knobbles on this.
Yeah.
And I like that. I think that looks really
So that's
like,
the one
neat.
where I tried, where it was loaded cheap versus loaded elite, and you were playing with wheels, so you never got to play
Right,
with that one.
okay, so that would be first position. Then this one. Oh, I don't like...
AMVR.
Oh, what's happened there?
That is because this strap stains it. It's a staining strap.
Right, so that, if that was made in like black, you wouldn't see the stains then, so that would probably be better.
Just come in black.
Yeah, get it in black then. So yeah, get it in black if you don't want to see stains.
That's the AMVR.
And then these two, definitely don't like that padding. I'm not keen on
You
that.
don't have to have that on. That's optional.
Oh,
You can take
okay.
it off.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's quite nice actually.
And then, because we've just tried this, and
Yeah.
you said about like with the flappy thing and the light and everything, that's
Yeah.
kind of like put me off. But I do like their knobbles.
They're knobbles. 'Cause in terms of
I
actual
like their
looks,
knobbles.
apart from this strap and that bit there, this section here is very, very similar to the Kiwi Pro Grips. Very similar.
I think that if they hadn't have got this watch strap type bulkiness on, then
Hmm.
I think I'd have done that. I think I'd have done
So
that.
VR cover one's least good looking.
Yeah, this is
But
about
the
looks.
AMVR just looks. Then X Super Home. Then Eye Glow. Essimen.
And I want to feel them.
Vakdon. Right.
Okay.
I'd rather you just said that. Which one your favourite is though? Like, which is the best? Not too many categories. This video's going to go on for like ages otherwise.
Oh,
You like that?
that's interesting. Look at that. There's finger things.
Show. Finger things and knobbles. This is the one I thought you might like.
That is really cool.
I'm actually hoping you like that.
And knobbles too.
Because then I'll be able to tell the difference between mine and yours.
Oh, and that as well. I think that's going to be a massive winner for me.
Yeah?
I like that one a lot. A lot. Okay, that one, yeah. Funny that. I liked how it looked and I like how
Okay.
it feels.
We've just tried that one.
We've tried that one, so I'm it's a shame about that bit. I like the knobbles. I do like the knobbles.
Yeah.
But having just put my hands around that and feeling the ridges,
Hmm.
the finger moulds.
For me, putting the
Yeah.
original Quest thing through the hole and this is a much better solution than having a new one that's going to pull against the rubber
Oh, hang
and
on.
this flappy thing.
Hey, whose top 5 is this?
I'm just saying an opinion. I'll tell you my top 5 after you do your top 5.
Right. This has got slight ridging for your fingers, but not as good. I like the tightness of this.
Yeah.
That's quite secure, that is. I like that.
That's got a clasp, you can pull it tighter through
Oh,
pulling that.
it doesn't look very pretty though, that's the problem. And then it's all like flapping down
The other one's
here.
red. There's a red and a blue.
I don't think it would make a difference what colour it is. I think because it's like a bit...
And there's a black and white. Black and black. These are the first ones I ever tried. And they are quite adjustable for different hands.
The knobbles, I can't really feel them.
It's just pattern, really. isn't it?
Really, yeah, it's
More
just a
of
pattern. So, yeah. Yeah, put that
In the
back
VR
there.
cover.
Yeah, not bothered about that at all. And I like the tightness to go around right into the little nook there.
Well, you can do that.
Can you?
Because look, it's adjustable. You just use a lower
Oh,
hole. I'll show the
okay.
camera. Just use a lower hole. Yeah. And you can pull it tighter just like that one.
Okay.
That one is actually technically equal in terms of the way it's on this.
There's a
this
very
one.
slight
It's very bright.
ridging.
Oh, yeah.
Very slight ridging. Not enough for me. Not enough ridge.
I find them very bulky.
And again, there's a pattern, but it's not really gripping. So I think really, oh God, this one definitely. I like this a lot. Put it in the right hand. I like this.
You like that one?
I like this.
Are they your new mains?
Can I take them off you, please?
What?
Can I please have them?
Yeah, you can have them.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
I?
you can use them. Okay, so give us your top 5 then, including the Kiwi Pro Grips.
This one?
No, top 5.
Oh, top 5. Right, in 5th place will be the X Home Express. Is that right? No.
X Super Home.
X Super. Why do I keep saying the
Well,
other?
it's Quest 2 Home before you were saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
X Home.
X Super Home.
X Super Home. Is it just X Super Home?
Just X Super
Okay,
Home. Yeah.
X Super Home. Mainly because of the big watch thing. Oh, why's the light gone funny?
I don't know what that means.
So yeah, this is in 5th place because of the watch style strap thing that will, like Alex
Yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
block lights. That's in 5th place.
Block the tracking.
Then This one. It's not ridged enough for a grip around my hand for me. I didn't really like the silicone clinging to my hand there. I wasn't keen on that. And I don't like the flappy thing at the end. So aesthetically, I didn't like the look of that as much either, and I didn't feel it. Then this one, because again, I'm not really gripping anything. It's just like you said, it's a bit bulky. So this is the VR. Is that VR cover?
Mm-hmm.
It's all that VR cover. And then in second place is Kiwi Grips, which is the one that I normally use. So in first place is the iGlow.
That you went around for the testing?
Oh.
So now I'm going to be able to tell mine from yours.
Okay, what's yours?
There was something I wanted to know. Is that what's that, a right? Is that a right? And that's a left. That's good. Just check if these fit into each other. Because if these fit into each other, then they'll... Yeah, that's good. Okay. All the ones that have this silicone kind of all-in-one-y type that goes over, they're all... It's good. They all go into cases really well because you can push them together like that.
Right.
Whereas these style with the big clasps on the end don't. I bet I'm going to be able to
The ones that are a bit too more rigid.
Yeah, like they're just because they're plastic. That bit's plastic, not silicone. It's more like you can't get it in. So these won't go into cases as well. So that makes them really annoying.
I feel like you need your silicone hardness for the halo section because that's the bit you're more likely to hit.
Yeah, the plastic for the halo.
Whereas this, that you're holding that.
It's
in your
okay
hand.
to have silicone on.
Yes, it is because that's for your comfort for your hand.
Exactly. So my top 5 then are. Hang on, what's
Just do something in there.
Right. There's an issue with this. I've done a review on these before. If you push that too far up, it gets in the way of that. The staining is annoying. So like you say, in black it'd be a lot better. I do like the fact, because it's just that, you can pull it tight like that and then you can just hold it and ignore it. You can pretend it's not even there, so you can just pick them up and do it. Whereas this one, when you've got this on, you can't really do that. You've got to put your hand in. However, it's not that big an issue, really. I'm not a massive fan of things going over the halo like that and like that, which is why I really like that style and the Kiwi Pro Grip style. Yeah, that one is massive, so that's why I'm not a big fan of that. But I do like the all-in-one kind of silicone-y covering of it.
Yeah. And
it's smaller and it doesn't feel as bulky as, for example, the VR cover one. It's really quite bulky. You do get used to it though. It does look pretty cool. Like this one looks really messy with the stains on it caused by this. Also, you are meant to cut these off rather than having flapping around.
Right.
But when you cut them off, they fray. So what they say is you've got to burn it. So what I ended up doing is why there's so many stains on there. Is I used to end up pulling it and then tucking it into there and pushing it down. That looked pretty. Well, it looked alright. It didn't look amazing or anything, but it looked a bit cleaner than just having it flopping about.
Right. Okay.
So, if I had to own only like one pair, the ones I'd least want to own right now are probably... Now I've got to make a decision. I've got the VR cover, I've got the AMVR. I think I prefer the VR cover over the AMVR because they don't push the button down and they look a bit better. But they both don't fit in cases. Functionality wise, I'd choose both of these over X Super Home.
Because of the flap.
Yeah, but these fit in cases a lot better. So although these are alright, they're not bad. Like these are the top 5 of all of them. So yeah, these are pretty good. And the knobbles are quite nice. But there's nothing around there. I mean, I don't personally need the knobbles, really. Like these I like them. I like them. They're pretty good. But I'm going to put them in 5th place. And then AMVR, 4th place again. They were the first ones out. I was happy to have them. They were very nice. But messy bits. They're just not like... There's a few issues with it where maybe they haven't thought it through as well as they could have. Very adjustable, very nice. But again, Velcro going over there, a bit ugly. Don't like it. VR cover then, 3rd place. They're basically just a bit better than the AMVRs. All the same issues. Apart from that bit there, they've cut it down nicely, so the button's not an issue. anymore, but doesn't go into a case very well, just like the AMVRs. So, second place, I am gonna go. Now, I find that those holy bits that you like aren't that useful to me. However, these are very good, and if the Kiwi Pro Grips didn't exist, I'd probably go with these. I like that that's elasticated. Yeah. There was an issue with possibly, because look at that when you pull that.
Oh,
It starts
show
coming up.
the camera.
Yeah, I did on my last, when I did these. That starts going all funny, and I'm like, what's going on there? But it's probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
But it just looks a bit weird. So, I, just a tiny bit, prefer the Pro Grips. Now, the Pro Grip PU leather bit isn't stretchy. Now, some people like stretchiness. So if you want stretchiness, then you are going to put these in number 1. If you aren't that bothered, then you might put these in number 1. And again, these aren't knobbly.
No, there's no knobbles.
Yeah, so if you feel you need knobbles, again, you're going to put these in number 1. So...
And why would someone need knobbles?
I think because when you sweat, if your hands sweat, then the sweat will run in between the knobbles and the knobbles will stay pretty much dry. Whereas if it's just like smooth, it will just stay on the surface and you'll be like, it'll make it slippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
So you know what? Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to put the Pro Grips second and the iGlows first.
You agree with me on something? Woo!
However, I am going to carry on using the Pro Grips because I quite like that strap. For me, I just think more people are like the stretchy one. Yeah, and I want us to have different looking controllers so we can tell them apart. So yeah, the best controller grips probably. I prefer these, but I think they're probably the best.
The winners.
Yeah, well done, iGlow.
Well done.
Like I said before, all of the grips are absolutely fine. I'd probably I don't like the look of it, but I know that the tracking won't be affected that badly by it. Like, probably wouldn't notice it. It's just that if you play Beat Saber and you're like on Expert Plus, you probably will notice it.
Yeah.
So I'd steer clear of that one if you do that. Otherwise, it's nice. They all require halo protectors. I mean, you don't have to have halo protectors. They're all better. I think that all of them are better than the ones that come with inbuilt halo protectors.
Yeah, because this was too thin.
Yeah, and there's been loads of different ones.
Look how thin that is.
Yeah, and they're all better than the ones where it's just a handle and nothing else because they offer no protection. All of them were good, but yours were the best, I think. But I'm still sticking with the Pro Grips. Plus, actually, Pro Grips are about 25 quid, so they're probably the most expensive there.
How much are these ones?
I'll put the price on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Pro Grips are about £25. These ones are like $17.99. And then the iGlow ones that you like, I couldn't find them on their own, but you can get them in a pack for $22.99 with like a silicone cover and stuff. So even in a pack, it's still cheaper than the Pro Grips. So yeah, quite good value, all of them. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. That's the top 5. Top 5. So number 1, iGlow. Without the halo protector. Highly recommend VR Cover's halo protector.
Sounds like some sort of tanning brand. iGlow.
iGlow. It does, doesn't it? Oh, there were Eligo, but then they changed to iGlow.
Alright.
And in America, they're Essimen. But they've got branding and everything. Essimen.
Sounds a bit like Seaman.
Jinx.
Back to the shed.
Now, although the iGlow Essimen Vakdon grips came first, they are not without their drawbacks. They are a lot harder to put on compared to the others, but luckily the Quest 2 controller batteries do last for a long time, so you won't have to take them off too often. Like I said in the video, I will be sticking with the Kiwi Pro Grips, but Jess will be using the Vakdon grips, and of course all 5 grips are extremely good and much better than using no grips at all, and also a lot better than those grips with the halo protectors built in and made from silicone. As always, links to all the products are below, and do let us know which you prefer. Also, Mammoth, if you're out there and if you think your grips could crack the top 5, you know where to find us. So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to stick around for the VR information and entertainment, then be sure to subscribe and do hit that bell so you don't miss any fun videos that YouTube thinks that you won't like. We've been Al and Jess. Thanks for watching the VR Cauldron. Take care of yourselves, and we hope to see you next time. See ya.
When I'm upside down, I can't see heaven. Am I under your protection spell? Just don't hang up the phone. They wanna send me straight to hell. I can see you, but I'm all alone. Will you save me? Will you save me?
In this video, we'll be looking at some new products from a brand. In this video, we'll be looking at some new products from a new brand for Quest 2 products. In this video, we'll be looking at some... In this video, we'll be looking at some... You know what, we'll just use yours.